out of the 5 A Song of Ice and Fire books, only 2 of them have good titles. And even A Song of Ice and Fire itself, that's not a great title for a franchise. But like to go through each of the books, the first book is called A Game of Thrones. That's a great title, fantastic. It's no wonder that the show decided to go for that title for the whole franchise of the show. Then the second book is called A Clash of Kings. It's all right. It's kind of emblematic of the story because that's whenever the War of the Five Kings truly begins. So yeah, sure, that story's okay, but it's not really a title that sticks into the mind. Then A Storm of Swords is the name of the third book, and like fucking any book in A Song of Ice and Fire could be described as a storm of swords. What? There's a bunch of fighting that happens? Sure, like that doesn't really tell you much about the book. Then the fourth book is called A Feast for Crows. Now that's the second one where I'd say that's a good title.
That one sounds real fucking good.
Yeah,
That's a damn good title.
A Feast for Crows is a great title because it might be his best one because it's the aftermath of the war and it's, you know, the crows are feasting on the corpses of the battles. And then the fifth and latest book that came out in 2011 is called A Dance with Dragons. And funny enough, it's the book that features the dragons the least. And then, to continue with the bad titles thing, throughout this whole time I've been calling the Dunk and Egg stories Dunk and Egg because that's what the fans call it, but that's not the actual name of the franchise. It's called The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It's just sort of like, it's too wordy, it's too bland, it's just... It's not good titles. Game of Thrones and Dunk and Egg are just better. And then it even kind of continued with the show where like the show version of Fire and Blood is called House of the Dragon. And do you want to know something funny? Whenever House of the Dragon was coming out, the promoters kept on calling it Dragon. Like it was going to be that was going to be the abbreviated version of the title. Where like, oh, everyone in casual conversation is just going to call it Dragon. But no, they didn't. The fans ended up calling it Hot D because that's the initials. House of the Dragon is.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So yeah, the fans have to keep on coming up with better names than the actual people who make this stuff. Because yeah, Hot D is, of course, that caught on. Not Dragon. Who the fuck's gonna call a show Dragon?